So as promised, this is the video of the eggs that we have been given. They've all been very carefully wrapped, beautifully done. So we have, these are boxes of 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. So we have got 24 and 36. 36 eggs. So the reason we've got so many, the hatching rate can be very iffy with quail. So we've got some control eggs, which have been very kindly given to us for pretty much for free. We did give him a bit of extra money just in, just as a thought, but essentially speaking, he gave those to us as an extra, which is amazing. So we've got the traditional quail egg that you see here, very recognisable. You see them in shops occasionally. This is a standard Cortinix. We've then got the hybridised versions, which have a more greeny colour. Hopefully it shows up. We've got some olives here. So these are a hybrid between the blues that we've got here. So we've got some blues, some with speckles on, and these are the hybrid between the original and the blues. So we've got a real mixture, which means we're going to have some very interesting coloured birds, I reckon.
Well, his birds were stunning. They were all different colours, and it was quite fascinating. And they all seemed very friendly and chirpy, so that was really nice to see them.
Yeah, so just Kate's really the sort of expert on the incubating. So tell them about how quickly these guys hatch. It's incredible. And this is another reason why we want to do them. They're dual purpose, but they hatch really quickly and they breed really, really quickly. So Kate's going to go on about that now.
So incubation is very, very short. We can expect to hatch quail in as little as 2 weeks. Maybe it'll be a few days extra, but they are very, very quick. So, I mean, the turnaround for us is going to be really, really speedy. There's no waiting. There's no kind of, nail biting. It's just, between 10 and 12 days, you got lockdown, and then you heighten the humidity from 44 to 77, thereabouts. And hopefully we'll have lots of babies running around.
And I think a good thing to mention as well, if you're having problems with chickens being too noisy or too destructive, quail are another alternative to chickens because they are less noisy. The roosters, traditionally they're called cocks, so the cock quail, its crow is very different, so it's not as ear piercing as having a rooster.
Like a wild bird, so they'll blend in more.
They'll blend in more to the environment and be sort of a little bit more sort of well hidden, which is what we want because we were having problems with our roosters. We did have to unfortunately get rid of 2 because as soon as the testosterone hit, they changed. Which is a real shame, but it does happen quite a lot with roosters. We have got one still, and we're hoping that we can keep him, but he can be a bit noisy sometimes, so we'll see how things go. Because at the moment our land is bordered on both sides by neighbours, you've got to kind of try and keep the peace as much as you can. But it's really exciting. We were sort of umming and ahhing about quail, but the more we researched it, the more we realised actually this is the way to go. And if we do end up having 36 quails running around, we can actually put some in our back garden. So what we're going to be doing with our back garden in the house is completely caging it in, growing a lot of climbers, putting in a raised bed. We'll have a little pond, and it will be completely cat-proof. It'll be really safe, and it means that we can have some quail there just to turn over the soil for us and almost have like a little closed system at home as well. So everything's working out. So thank you very much for following Lavender Hill Farm. As always, I always say it, but the more you share, the more you like, the more outreach we're getting, the more exposure we're getting, which is really important because we want to be like a community business. We are about to start planning the refurbishment of the pole barn into a timber frame, so it'll be exactly the same dimensions, we're just changing the materials, and we can start really considering our pickup point. We're not really going to call it a shop as such. I think it'll be loosely termed a shop. The only problem is our parking is not ideal. So pickup point is more viable, I think, as a community thing, because you're simply dropping by, picking up what you want and going. Whereas with a shop, we'd have to consider parking and road management and all of that, which goes with it. But yeah, I'm rambling now. I'm just getting really excited. So we'll leave it there. We'll do a few short videos and photographs of the quail in different aspects of the incubation. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you on our next video.